Hey everybody, and welcome to my Farmville 3 Exotic Animal Guide. Today we're going to be learning all about exotic animals. I know that when I first started with exotic animals, I was confused. So I've played a little while, got a pretty good understanding of how they work, at least in their beginning stages, and I'm going to show you guys what to do so you don't have any of the confusion and problems that a lot of other players are having. First off, you'll know when you get exotic animals because it will pop up and say you did. So if you're not high enough level yet, just keep playing until you get it. When you receive exotic animals, you receive a little icon on the bottom right corner. It looks like a compass. You also get this ranger tower on your farm, and the ranger tower, when you click on it, it also shows a compass and a little guidebook and tells you what chapter you're on. You'll start on chapter 1, obviously, and I'm on chapter 7. The little booklet right beside the compass is also right next to it on the main screen, so you can get to it either way. If I click on the little booklet, it shows us our animal collection, and the very top left section is the exotic animals. You can see there's 57 to collect, which is so cool. If we click on them, you can see that I have one of each type at least. I've got lots of forest animals, which are green, the mountains, which are this gray color, snow is blue, desert is this yellow color, and jungle is this pinkish kind of color. When you start, you're going to only have a forest animal, just one on this side, and I'm not sure if they give you the item. I think it's a hog badger you start with. I'm not too sure, but you can see that there's these numbers beside them, and they have levels as well. So it is a little bit confusing, but follow with me, and I'm sure you'll get through just fine. To start off with, in the animals, you have to go along this track. When you click on the track, you'll see that there is you'll start way off in the forest here on chapter 1, and you'll need a forest animal to do these forest missions. A little bit later on, once you progress, you're going to need a snow animal, and as you continue to progress, you're going to need a desert animal. And like we told you before, if I go back into my animals, you're going to have forest, mountain, snow. It gives them to you in that specific order, so as you play the game and level up, it'll give you progressively the different types of animals. A lot of frustrating things that can happen, and this is why you're probably here, is you're unlocked this desert animal section, and when you're trying to do the quest in the section, it's asking you for a desert animal, and you don't have one, and you can't complete it. So what I mean by that is when you start the mission, I'm on level 7, there's these little flags here, and this tells you that it's a desert animal, this one right here. So in order to put a desert animal in here, you need to find the desert animal, in which case I have a donkey, or this guy. You drag him out and you drop him in. If you don't have a desert animal, you're not able to complete the quest. So if you've progressed far enough to get a quest that doesn't have the animal for, the only thing you can do is go back to your farm and work on getting another animal. So let's talk about how you're going to do that. We're going to go back to the main farm. Exotic animals you get by completing the boat. So when you complete the boat orders, you can see that we have a bar here, and there's 3 icons or tokens you get from completing the boat. As you fill it up, you can get bronze, silver, and gold tokens, and those are exotic animal tokens. Each token, you can go back to your main store and redeem them for a gold or a different type of animal. So when you're starting off in doing the boat, you want to really try to get the gold ones. You want to fill this whole bar before you send your boat off. You can see that I've got I'm close to getting mine finished. I think if I go back to my farm, I can see if I have a hamburger ready. I don't think I do, so I'm not going to be able to send that boat off to show you guys because I'm going to wait till it's full. But I have a whole bunch of tokens I've been saving up and a whole bunch of elixirs as well. When you use these tokens, once you send your boat away, you'll find your tokens in your store. So you go here, you scroll down, or sorry, you don't scroll down, you click on this exotic section to your left, and you can see that you have these options to buy some. Every day you get a free one, so go ahead and click the free one. In here we have a tiny jungle elixir. So you're going to end up getting elixirs from a lot of different places, and you want to use these on animals right away so they don't take up your barn space. So you can see that I've got a token here that says I can do it once, and over on this side I have 5 gold tokens, bronze tokens, 4 gold tokens, and 4 silver tokens. Each one of these tokens is either going to be an elixir or a brand new animal, or it could be an animal that I have already. So let's start opening these up and let's see what we get. Let's start off with this bronze ones first. So here we have a jungle gecko. Now I already have the jungle gecko. If you didn't have one, this is a jungle animal, but you'll probably get them in order. You'll start with forests, and then you'll start with mountains, and then deserts. So I'm already past all 5 levels, so I could get anything, and I got a jungle gecko, but I have one. So I don't want to keep it because you don't need more than one. You only want to have one, and you want to train just one. So I'm going to click sell, and you're going to get a small jungle elixir. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to open every one of these tokens up and see what happens. There's an elixir, and you can see they're different names. Tiny desert elixir, common elixir. I'm just going to keep opening them until I have no more to open. Here's a snow elixir. I'm going to keep going. Jungle elixir, that is all of them. Now let's go to the silver side of things. Here's a skunk, which I have already, so I'm going to sell it for an elixir. And elixirs you use to train your animals to make it easier to do your quests. So you want to use your elixirs. Oh, there's a bear. I have a new bear, guys. An animal mountain. Okay, a mountain animal, a new one. So when I click it, it actually puts it on my farm. Look at that. If I don't have a home available for it, I'm going to have to build a habitat for it. I think I do have a home, so it's going to run over to its little house. Let's see where it goes. And it's in its little home. To build the homes, it's in the construction area, and you're going to go to this little guy right here, and you can build them for 1,800 gold coins. And each home holds 3 animals, and once you've got them full, you just build another one. And once they're all on your farm, you can see that we have all of these, there's these tree stumps. I've got a fox here, a gray wolf, I've got a badger, and these guys are just kind of decoration on your farm. You only use them in that map section that we showed you before. So let's keep on opening elixirs to see, tokens to see what I got. So there's the store. I click on exotics. I scroll down, and I'm using these tokens. All of these tokens, guys, I get from the boat. So just keep doing boat orders, and you'll keep getting these tokens. They will eventually give you all of the types of animals you're going to need. I'm going to sell the extra one. I don't need it. I'm going to do another silver. Come on, give me a 2-star. The different stars in the animals are higher power, and they give you a better chance of opening or completing the missions on the next screen. We're going to talk about the missions in a second. We're just going to keep selling all these extra things that we don't need because I have them. Here is a kangaroo that I have already. We're going to sell it for the elixir. A common elixir. Okay, we're on to the gold ones. Here we go, guys. I want a 3-star. That'd be so good. Oh, we got a monkey or something. Oh, so good. This is brand new for me. I've never had this guy before, and it's 2-star. So I'm really excited. Very awesome. Good stuff. All right, we're going to keep opening. There we go. Now, I don't have a home for him yet. So I'm going to have to build... I might have a home for him. He's running. Where is he going to go? That is so cool. I love him. He's so cute. He's going to go down my little trail there and into the home. I've got all these little pens for him. I did build some extra ones just so I'd have some room to put any new animals. Anyway, let's continue on. So back to the store. Click on exotics. All right, another gold one. Give me some more gold. A polar bear, which I have. Oh, no, that's new as well. Sweet. Polar bear, snow animal. Fantastic. It's a single-star animal. A new breed discovered. So it's probably got no home. It's probably going to be homeless. Yeah, so I have to build another exotic animal home, and I'm going to need all that money, 1,800 coins. Coins you get quite a bit in the later levels. I'm on 23, and I could play for about hour, and have 1,000 gold. So it doesn't take long to build the habitat once you're at this point. Let's keep opening them. I still have gold tokens left. But you can see kind of how many tokens you need to get animals. It'll be the same for you guys. You'll open a bunch, you'll get the same thing you have, and then you'll open a bunch, and you'll get new animals. Wow, a 3-star... brand new donkey. This is by far my best exotic I've ever got. It's definitely cute looking, and it's 3-star, and we're going to show you how to upgrade this sucker because I'm going to want to upgrade the 3-star one. New breed discovered. Fantastic. My first 3-star. So exciting that I can share that with you guys. That's so good. All right, so that's all of my tokens. I don't believe I have any left. Let's just go through and take a look. All right, nothing left. Oops, I keep going. You have to click on the exotic tab. I forget that a lot. But you can see now I've got no more tokens. Okay. All those elixirs I got are clogging up my barn. Let's take a look. My barn capacity is probably way overloaded. 137 out of 140. I've got 8 of this elixir, 8 of this one, 7 of this one, 6 of that one. There's piles of elixirs. There's this one. There's this one. I need to get rid of these to make barn space. You get so many elixirs in the game, guys. Don't save them. Just use them up, train your guys, and go from there. To train your guys, you're going to go ahead and click the book. You can see I've got 4 icons because I got a bunch of new stuff happening. New guys. All right, so it sorts them by power. If I click this, it sorts them by stars. But I suggest sorting them by power. It'll give your highest power guys or your best chance of doing the quests. It'll put them at the top. And this could be because I've trained some of my animals. You can see this is a level 9 badger with 391 points. Here's a level 3 gray wolf. It's a 2-star animal with 340 points. But take a look at that 3-star donkey I just got. Even though I've trained my old donkey 2 stars to level 4, it has more power than this one. So that's going to help me a lot better. So whenever you get a 2-star animal, you want to immediately stop training your other ones and put all your elixirs into the one with more stars. So let's start with the forest animal. Let's click on this guy. When I click train down here, it's going to let me use my elixirs, and you can see I've got a whole bunch to choose from: forest, desert, jungle, mountain, and snow elixirs. When you use the proper elixir for the proper animal, it gives you the most points. Let me show you what I mean. So this badger is level 9. It has 391 power, and it's 40 out of 110 to go to level 10. When I put one of these small elixirs in, you can see that it went up by 10 points, 40 to 50. 40 to 50. If I use a desert one, you can certainly use a desert one, but it only gives you 8 points. So it's always better to spend your forest elixirs on forest animals. And that's exactly the same for mountain. If you click on mountain and click train, then you have mountain elixir showing up front. It's always better to use a mountain elixir, 20 to 30 points, than to use a forest elixir from 28 to 55. Now that said, it's totally fine to use another elixir for another animal. It'll level up that animal faster. So if you have a favorite and you want to really power that animal up, you just go right ahead. But if you want the best bang for your buck per se, you want to use your elixirs on their animal type. So you can see that I've got all 5 types of animals, so I'm not having any issues with missing animals. And so once you have one of every type, it'll be much easier. But we're going to go ahead and upgrade these 5 animals with all those elixirs I just got. So badger at 391, I'm going to hit train. We're going to dump every single elixir in here. You can see that we might get him to level 10. We do. So I'm going to train. It costs 440 gold. I don't even have 440 gold. I can't even train this guy. Oh no. All right. Well, we're just going to use a bunch of little ones up then. I don't have enough money to train these fully. So let's just train. I'll put in a couple of or maybe just one into each one. So there's a forest. You can see he likes that. We're going to go to the mountain one. We're going to train the mountain one. We're going to grab a mountain elixir, 25 gold. Let's do 50 gold. 75 gold, 100 gold. It looks like the higher level, the more gold it costs. So I can use all my mountain ones on this gray wolf and get him from level 1 to level 4. So the power he went, let's see the power difference. He's going to go from a power of 340. If I use all of these, he's going to go to 347. So 7 extra power. So we're going to go ahead and train him up. Gray wolf. There we go. All right, let's check my other ones. We're going to go back to the snow one. He's level 6. You know what? I'm going to go to the ones I just got. The donkey. Let's train this 3-star donkey. I cannot train homeless animals. All right. So what that means, excuse me, guys, is that you need to build a home for the new animals as well. So it's not letting me train with elixirs until I have the habitat. So I'm going to want to go back to my farm, build the home for these guys, and then train them. Now I do have these guys in... I have these ones already in homes, so I can train those, and I can just grab a desert elixir, and I can train him up. I guess further on in the game, you're going to need your smaller level animals. Some of the more experienced players have said there is quests that need 1-star animals, and so you want to definitely train these 1-star guys. So if you don't have the animals in a home, certainly don't be afraid to throw some training into some of these other animals. It's no trouble at all. And elixirs you get every time you do boat race. Not boat race, but the boat orders. So do not be afraid to use your elixirs on all of your animals. The longer you play Farmville 3, the more powerful your animals become. Now let's show you why that's important. When I go back to the map where all the quests are, you can see that I've got a lot of stuff on my screen, but it's really not that complicated. You're going to follow the path as you go. You're going to do the forest one. You're going to get to the snow one. Once you get a desert animal, you're going to do the desert ones, and then you're going to come down. I'm on chapter 7 right here, and it tells me, you can see how many I have to do. But in this screen, you also get avocados, and you also get pineapples, and you also get these guys, which are mangoes. So when you first start, you're going to have, I think, the avocado only. And you can see when I want to start this mission, I'm going to click the start button. And if I successfully finish this mission, I'm going to get 1 avocado. If I go to the chapter 7 icon and I start this one and I'm successful, I'm going to get these keys, which you use to open up those crates over on the farm. So either one of them is great. Whenever I need an avocado or a pineapple or a mango, I just come over here. I don't spend all my energy at once, because that way you can just grab what you need and go back. So for example, let's say I need an avocado. I'm going to go ahead and click the start button. Now, what you need to do is drag your animals out and put them over here. And so you can see this is a leaf, which is a forest animal. So you can do that. And this one is a red one, a mountain, I think. So you put that one there. Then I have 3 bars out of 5 to start this. So if I click the start button, it's going to give me 5 chests and I'll get to pick 3 of them. So let's click start and I go 1 and I got it. There we are. I didn't have to click all 5 of them. So boom, I open it up and there's my avocado. Every time you'll get an avocado or a mango or a pineapple in there. The chapter ones use a lot more energy. That one, you see we have the special energy up here, 20 out of 25. And the pineapples, when I do those ones, they typically only use 2 to start. So I'm going to go from 20 down to 18. So again, I'll bring the forest one out. I'll bring this guy out. They match the colors. And then I click start for 2. I'm going to have 4 attempts. So one of these ones has the chest and 4 of them are empty. So 1, 2, 3, and there it was. The higher your power on your animal, the more chances you'll have on the meter. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's go to a pineapple. I don't think we'll do pineapple here. So if I bring a forest animal in, the meter hardly barely moves. And then I bring this guy in, you can see that, boom, it goes all the way up. It really has a benefit to that. If I take him off, how do I get him off of there? Let's just close it and go back in. If I use a different animal, so say for example, another one that I have, this 1 star, it only goes up tiny little bit. And then I do this badger. You can see that it's only 4 out of 5. So you want to use your strongest creature. Now here's a really good tip for you guys. And a lot of people don't know this, so pay attention. Instead of dragging your animals out, all you have to simply do is click on these circles and it puts your best animal with the best power for the best chances. So 1 click, 2 clicks. Boom, 5. Look at that, guys. I have a 100% chance of getting this. If I would have done it the other way, I may not have. So I'm going to start this quest, and it gives me 5 choices, and I have 5 attempts. So I am guaranteed to get that pineapple, no matter how many attempts I try. Where it gets a little more challenging, because you can really get pineapples, avocados, and mangoes quite easily. But in the chapters, you can see that they're a lot more difficult. When I click start, I have 3 animals I'm going to need. Again, snow, desert, and jungle. But instead of picking the one I want, I'm just going to go click, click, click. Now, only 2 lit up, which means I'm only going to get 2 guesses to pick the crate that the prize is in. So if I click start, you can see it's using 6 energy out of these, out of my 25. And I'm only going to get 2 guesses. So when you train your animals, they get higher power. And as you bring them in, you get a higher number on the needle. It is kind of random. I found that some missions I get 5 out of 5, some I get 4, some I get 3, some I get 2, some I get 1, and it's all about the challenge. It's okay to me that it's only, you've only got 2 guesses out of 5, because if you don't get it, just go back to your farm and do something else. So let's try it. I doubt I'll get this one, but it's got 2 guesses. Wow, first try. There we go, and I'll be rewarded with some keys. A gold key, a rare one. Fabulous. And you can see I've progressed 1 more on the line. When I get through all this, it's going to go to chapter 8. Let's try it again, because I've been spending a lot of time on this. So again, click, click. This one you can see doesn't have a designation, and I can use any animal there I want. But I'm just going to click, because it's going to fill in the best possible choice for me. There we are. Going to click start. I'm going to get 2 attempts to get this. I always seem to just pick the left 2 and work my way over. I was really lucky again. I've done this with so many energy and not gotten anywhere. So there we go. I'm halfway through chapter 7 onto chapter 8. When you get to chapter 10 on here, you can see 9 and 10, you have the weather station. And this is another tip that I wanted to quickly talk on. When you have the weather station, you get this thing. And right now, even though I spent all the money unlocking this, I still can't do anything until I reach chapter 10. So if you're not chapter 10 on your exotics and you see this is available to unlock for a couple thousand coins, I wouldn't recommend doing it. All you're going to be having is click on it. It's going to say you what that says, and it's not going to let you play it. So that's kind of pointless to go into there. All right, another thing you can do is if you don't want to build more homes for the new exotic animals that you received, you can sell an old one to make room. But I don't want to do that because I love all my exotic animals, so I'm going to save up and build a habitat for it. But you can see here, there's a button that has sell. Sell this animal for an elixir, build more homes, or sell other animals to make more room. So I could show other animals that I could sell, and I could sell these animals to make room for my old ones. But then I would lose my old ones, and I love my animals all over my farm, so I'm going to make a new one. You can move animals from one pen to another. if I click on one of the habitats or the habitats around here, say I want to move my donkey into this habitat where the penguin is, I can click the donkey and I can click the home button, and that'll allow me to move it from this home to another home. And if I click confirm and then I click swap, it'll actually swap the two animals from the two habitats. You can see I moved this one to that one. I don't know why you'd want to do that per se. I think if you want to keep your animals together, like if I have the 3 bears now and I wanted to put all 3 bears into one habitat, one other thing you can do is change the style or look of the habitat to match the kind of animal. So you can see right now I have all these forest logs, but I have animals that are jungle animals and all sorts of other stuff. You can click this little paintbrush icon and you can spend some gems, like 15 of these gems, and you can give them a different type of a habitat. Let's go ahead and unlock one and see what it's like. I've got red and green gems, so let's find, let's say this guy. Let's click unlock and see what happens. Selected, it just changed the habitat, so now it's more of a zoo-like feeling. So if you like that, you can certainly switch them around and change it. If you guys have any other questions about exotic animals or any other questions about the game in general, you can find a really good place on Facebook called the Farmville 3. I'm so used to playing Farmville 2. Farmville 3 Animals. We have a massive group. It's the biggest fan site. There's tons of people that will help answer questions. You can make posts. We also do live streams every week, and those are a lot of fun, so we hope you join us for that. And thanks for watching the video, guys. I know it was a little bit longer. Exotic animals, it's not as complicated as you think. Just keep doing boat orders. You'll eventually get what you need. You'll get the upgrades. And don't be discouraged when you're trying to get through your quests and it's only giving you 2 choices. It's luck of the draw, and that's part of the game. If this game, you could be finished all 20 levels in 2 days or 3 days or a week, what's the fun in that? You just get bored, you just quit. So it is challenging, and I like it. Some people may want it easier. If you do, spend some extra money at the store, buy some gems, refill your energy, keep trying, get to level 10, unlock the weather station. I have no idea what that's going to do, but I'm sure there'll be a video on it when I get to it. All right, guys, we'll see you on the farm. Bye!